Hello, Leo. Okay. Okay. Wow, Queen of Crystals. First card out. That's the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. Wow. It's important that you use the resources that you have right now or at this time. Being the Queen of Pentacles is very, very resourceful, and she knows how to use the assets that she has to her best advantage. And she only does things that it's like, a sure thing. And it's, her business deals are with people that she's, known for years and years and known their parents and their parents. And, you know, someone who is like particularly perfect in their craft, and they're going to get everything done when she wants it to be done. Everything is going to be perfect about that person. She doesn't keep a person around that they don't have everything that she wants in one. There is no settling with the Queen of Pentacles. No. Now, when it comes to finances, and definitely no. So it feels like that message is coming through for like something that you're working towards. It's kind of like if you hit a bump in the road or something, or just like something isn't going the way that it was planned or something. It's because there's a better option out there for you, and also it's because look at other resources that you have. You could be using something else for something that you need, or there's just a way that you already have the answer to something. Now you have the Ten of Shells. Wow. Whatever this is, it's a lot of emotional fulfillment. This career, this thing, this project. You're very emotionally stable at this time. And it feels like maybe if you even have been triggered lately, you know how to get around it, or, there's something like that. You know how to get around a circumstance where you were triggered, where you were too hasty in your response, or something like that. It's like disappointments, things that don't go right, they don't disappoint you as much as they used to anymore, in a way, or something like that. Or it's just like the recovery process is much quicker. You're seeing the beauty in the contrast. So, and you're knowing how to use that to your advantage. The Ten of Cups is really like on the traditional Ten of Cups. It's a family and they're outside of their house and they're just like celebrating, and it's just a regular day, regular nice day, and they're outside and they're just celebrating. And there's a rainbow because it's like signifying that where you are right now, whatever is happening, whatever your circumstances, there is a reason to celebrate. And if you can do that, you will have this social emotional fulfillment. You will have these out of this world blessings and new beginnings. That's what the rainbow represents. You will never have not the life that you want, if you choose to see just every day that way, you know, celebrating like the small wins. So, like, whatever has come up with this whole business or career or project that you're working on, where maybe, things didn't go the way that you thought it was going to go, and something was triggered, or it's just like something is a little bit, okay, now I need to figure this out, and I thought I already had it figured out. But Spirit is reminding you to think of how far you have come, because you have come a long way in something. You have developed a long way in something. And it's like you're not really acknowledging your own triumph. And that is a part of manifesting more of these triumphs, right? You have the Four of Crystals. So this is the Four of Pentacles. This is the Four of Pentacles. So you're holding on to your energy at this time also. And you're protecting your energy at this time. It's like you're not telling everybody everything, it feels like. You know, like you just don't really tell everybody everything, or you don't really tell them the trueness of the situation. And it just feels like you're guarding your energy a little bit more. And whoever you go out and you are around, it's only if you really, really want to do that. And if you really don't, then you just don't do it. And you kind of just don't even give them a reason. And you don't feel bad about it. It's just like this whole energy of, you know, being out on your own and like protecting yourself. It feels like there's like something really sacred that you have discovered within your own light, within your own being, spiritually, something like that. And you're protecting it. When you used to just kind of hand it out, hand it out, hand it out. And you're not doing that anymore. You're protecting it. And this is how you're getting this Empress card now. This is how you're getting this glowing, like just literally glowing. Everywhere you go, glowing. Everyone can't stop staring at you. Everyone wants to know what's going on with you. The Empress is abundance. The Empress is prosperity. She is beauty. She represents new beginnings. She's typically pregnant. You know, this one is depicted as a rabbit, and it's like, you know, rabbits are very fertile. They don't really have to do anything. They just have all these kids, you know. So it's like the Empress is everything. And that's what you are embodying at this time. And this is why you're protecting yourself. But also, this is not just you. This is you picking up on. I feel like you have spirits around you protecting you. You have your guides around you protecting you, angels. You have spiritual protection at this time. We all always do, but there's something specific about now that you're being protected. And you're picking up on this, so you're like going along with the protection. You're doing what you need to do, what you can do in this 3D reality to also protect yourself. Because here you have the devil. It's called the shadow in this deck, but it's the devil. But, you know, you have Temperance here right after it, which is the angel balancing everything out. So someone is trying to get you, and it's not working. It's not going to work. You might be aware of their presence. You might be aware of their intent, but they're not going to be, look at this, 5 of Crystals. They're going to be left out in the cold. This can be an ex of yours. This could also be a friend of yours that secretly wants bad for you. Just like an energy around you that something is trying to do that, but it's not happening. Yeah, you have the 10 of Crystals. Wow. Because you are learning how to protect your energy in this way, you're receiving a huge, huge blessing. You're receiving a lot of stability. You're receiving a lot of financial success here. This other person is left out in the cold, and you're not. Four of Shells, 9 of Feathers, and the 2 of Acorns. Someone is trying to rack their brain on how to get forward or to get through to you, it feels like. But it just feels like they are just disappointed. And I feel like you're kind of giving them the silent treatment. Maybe you already even blocked this person. But there is a person that knows that you're juggling other offers, it feels like. Or they feel like you have multiple other offers and they don't like that. They want you to be kind of miserable over them. Or there's a reason that somebody might think that you might be really sad if they heard of something in your life, or if the time they think, oh, you're going to be really sad right now because of this, this, and this. And they try to reach out to you, but it feels like they just get disappointed because you just don't, you're doing like, have you ever seen one of these kind of birds? Well, if you have, they are very stoic. You know, the bird will just stand in one spot to the point where they could blend in, you don't even see this bird there. And then like 2 hours later, they move like one leg. It's like, unless you like jump up on them and try to get really close to them or anything like that. But if you're, at a distance away from them, they're just very, and they're just focused on what they're focused on, not even looking over at you, nothing. And it feels like that is your response to someone. You're just not even paying them any mind. And it feels like that is just killing them, to be honest with you. But it's kind of like, so what? You really deserve this. Queen of Shells. It's like you're learning very quickly what to give your emotions to and what not to. Because before you would have gone down this rabbit hole of thinking about this person and thinking about all these good memories. And maybe some good memories have come up lately here and there, but you catch it quick and you're like, you know what? No, I don't want to think about this. So I'm not going to. And what happened might have been really, really sad. But look at where I am now. And I love me and I love where I am now. So I'm not going to think about this anymore. I'm going to go do this instead, or that instead, or you change your thought. You're choosing very wisely what you shift your focus on to, what your emotions are going to be about, And this other person, they don't know how to do that. They never knew how to do that. The Star. You're getting a huge blessing because of the way that a person treated you. But it's not just because of the way that a person treated you. It's because of the gratitude that you have had for quite some time, your ability to manifest, and also that you healed yourself, but you did it in the right way. Peace. It says peace and healing on this card. You can see that. So you healed yourself in a peaceful way. You didn't try to go attack this person or that person or anybody else. It's like you stay out of the gossip of it all. And a lot of people don't. You don't spend time thinking about people and wishing ill of them. You think about your own life and you think about what it is that you want. And you go for it, and you hope other people can do the same. You have the King of Shells. Wow. The King and Queen of Shells with the Star in between. Wow. That is magnificent. So the King of Shells could be Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. But a disappointing situation turns into a wish fulfillment for you. Feels like it's a person that you haven't been with before. You could know who they are. They could be a new person coming in. But regardless, they are matching your energy for sure with this Queen of Shells, King of Shells. Let's see about this King of Shells. Could be an Aquarius. You have the Star card here. Could be a Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. Okay, could be any sign. This is King of Shells. Queen of Feathers, the Moon, and the Page of Acorns. This feels like somebody that offered you something but took it away. Like this is the way that this page looks, they just look very like not sure, not serious. The moon here, it feels like that behavior was an illusion. And then the Queen of Feathers, now they have clarity and they're wanting to come forward. They could also be afraid of how you would react with this Queen of Feathers. Because the Queen of Feathers is the Queen of Swords. She represents, clear perception and truth seeking, accepting the truth and nothing less, She doesn't want all these thrills and all this schmoozing and all of that. Like, she wants to know this is the facts and she wants to see the proof. So it's kind of like, if this is a person that maybe they came through in a more immature energy, in a way of you weren't really sure of their intentions, or if they weren't really following through with what they are saying, with this moon card here, that I'm getting, this is like an illusion, like somebody was acting one way, but that was not true to how they're feeling, and it's not true to who they are either. And sometimes when you have a really deep connection with someone, they can do that. But here's the thing, that doesn't mean that you accept them when they're in this kind of an energy, right? Because you don't deserve this. Like, no. And you didn't. But it feels like they didn't even really make a move. But this is saying the Queen of Swords, right? If they come through with action, okay, now you know. That's what you want. So proceed. But if they keep coming in this kind of energy, no. No, that's not happening. That is not happening. Feels like you have a lot of options and that terrifies them because they see you getting a lot of attention and they kind of feel like, why would you want to talk to me? Why would you even want to talk to me? I feel like you have an older person around you that is maybe friends with you, or they could be a family member, and they want to be more free. Like, they want to be free the way that you are free, and they don't know how. They don't know how to be free the way you are free. And it feels like maybe you're wanting to avoid them or create some sort of a distance between the two, because the way that they are pulls you out of alignment or pulls you away from manifesting. And anybody that pulls you out of your alignment, it's like feels wishy-washy, like you feel a little bit guilty for pulling away from them, but it's kind of like you have to do what's best for you. And that's a huge lesson here that it feels like you're learning. 7 of Acorns, 8 of Shells. Yeah, for some time you have been learning this lesson of when to walk away. This 8 of Shells is the 8 of Cups. Okay? 8 of Cups card, there's those 8 cups there, and there's nothing wrong with the cups, but he is walking away. Because you know what? The 8 of Cups is not the 10 of Cups. It's not. And he's not going to settle for the 8. Why would I settle for 8 cups when I could have 9? Why would I settle for 9 cups when I can have 10? So in the past, you settled. It's telling me something about this freedom that felt like you were waiting too long in a freedom before. And you thought something was going to happen with a particular person, and then it became clear that it wasn't going to happen. They made it look like it was going to happen, and it didn't. So then you kind of took an offer, and you took an offer that you weren't that excited about, just because you were like, oh, this is taking too long, so I should just go for this, And then you settled for the 8 of Cups when you did that, And that didn't work out. But you healed yourself with this starfish here. It's like regenerating a limb. So now it's kind of like you don't want to do that again. You don't want to jump on something just because you've been waiting for so long. And it honestly doesn't even feel like that long. For some of you, you know, being a judge of that. But I just feel like Leos are never single for a long time. But for a Leo, it might feel like a long time because it's like, and it's just like this energy of then you just put yourself to the side and then you were just like helping this person, helping, sorry, my nail stuff, helping this person, helping that person, helping this person over here. Forgetting about your own freedom. And then time went by and you had nothing left to give, you know. It's like, yeah, the world. And then that's the ending. That was a necessary ending. And you attracted a person that took everything from you so you would see. Because until you lost everything, you wouldn't stop giving. And that's, you know, 5 acorns. Yeah, it was like Spirit was trying to show you with smaller things, but you didn't care. You didn't care until you almost lost it all. You know, the 9 of shells. And now you have built yourself back up. You have built yourself back up now. And it has been a battle building yourself back up. It has been a freaking battle. The Ace of Feathers. Some kind of communication coming in here for you. Let's see what this is about now. The Wheel. Wow. You're getting some kind of karma. The Wheel and the 3 of Feathers. You're getting some kind of karma for heartache. You always get this 3 around the wheel. Always, always, always. The 3 is so close to the Wheel of Fortune. It's like you're getting a blessing times 3. You're getting a career blessing. You're getting a financial blessing. You're getting a love blessing. Something like that. It's different for different people. You got to figure out what it is for you. But it's 3 because you lost like 3 at the same time. Did you have like 3 major losses that you went through simultaneously that were not your fault or something? Or like karma is like owes you big time. And remember, the octopus has 3 hearts. So this next phase of your life is going to be filled with a lot of love. A lot of love. And somebody who tells you how much they really, really do love you with this Ace of Feathers. You know, if you want to stop talking to a friend, there's something here about distancing yourself from people or a group of people, or like now is a time when you are given an opportunity to choose who you're wanting to be around. Like these shells are showing me as like different people. And you're like, I really want to be around these people over here, you know. Because there's something about with this 6 of shells. You know, that's the 6 of cups. But it just gives me this energy. Are you just holding on to people because of the nostalgia of it? You know, and the 6 of cups really talks about somebody from the past trying to come back in and that being a warning against that. I know a lot of people read it as somebody coming back and you're reuniting. But you got to focus on what it is that you really want here. And it's like, if someone is some of the things that you want, that's the problem. That's the message. That's the whole message. Okay. So somebody has some qualities that you like, and you just fixate on those. But there's like, way more that you don't like that are just not good. But you don't even see it. You just don't even see it. You don't even let yourself see it. So this is learning to say to you, if there's something that you don't like, go towards what you do like. And don't think about, this card is giving me a lot of energy about what other people think. You know, there are children on the card. So they're being told what to do, constantly monitored. Everything is decided for them, right? They don't have really freedom. What they do have is this beautiful playfulness in the moment. And that's the thing, is you have this beautiful love and playfulness. So you could be in the worst situation and you could still make it fun, but the problem with that is that that is what kept you in these horrible situations, because you could still make it fun. But you don't deserve the horrible situation. You deserve the sun. You deserve everything. It's like you used to, maybe like if somebody said something negative about themselves, you used to like also say something negative about yourself to make them feel better. It's like, no, don't put yourself down ever. You like stop doing that now, or you're going to stop doing that now, or things like that. It's like, I'm not gonna, oh my gosh, you don't have any hot water, let's say. And then, so you're like, okay, I'm not gonna use any hot water because you don't have any. What did that really do? And then also giving them all your hot water and then you take a cold shower. It's like, okay, you give, but you make sure you have enough for you. But it's like, oh no, I have the mental clarity that I can take a cold shower and I have the mental stamina to now, it's not going to bother me as much. So you you take the hot shower, I'll take a cold shower for the rest of my life. Like, what? There's something about that you are very dramatic in your giving, over giving, and it's stopping. It's stopping, and because of that, your light is really, really glowing. So much. And other people see it. Everyone sees it. And this Wheel of Fortune, this is big. This is public recognition. This is, yeah, you have the shaman. Divine wisdom and spiritual power. Everyone is going to know who you are. King of Acorns, Ace of Crystals, wow. This is a time for you to be seen and to be heard. So that thing that makes you you, that's not like the popular opinion or something like that, it's the time to be that. It's the time to say those things. And you're doing that more and more. You're more yourself than you ever were. You have the Eight of Acorns here. This is, the Eight of Acorns is like the Eight of Wands. This is Spirit coming in and saying yes. Energy and results. Spirit is going to hand you everything it is that you want. Things coming into balance here. The Chariot, somebody rushing in. I feel like somebody's rushing in to tell you how they feel about you. Got this Knight of Shells here. They went through a tower, whoever this person is. They went through a tower big time, but it's like they had to get over. It feels like something happened and they were really harsh with their words. They were triggered. And they kind of put it out there in the public. Maybe it was on social media, or maybe a lot of people heard about it and everybody was talking about it. But it was about somebody from their past, about some kind of a gathering. They just took things the wrong way. And it really just showed that they had like lost the ability to kind of control themselves there. But it's like they healed themselves from that situation and they like connected it to a past situation that it stemmed from. Yeah, with this Hermit card here. They went inside and healed themselves because there was something about when they were younger, the way that their parents were that, caused them to kind of think that the way that they were behaving was appropriate. But they had to face something they blocked out. Could have been with a toxic ex. But anyways, they have clarity now. They want to come in now. And you know this, High Priestess. Finally some justice coming here. Finally healing coming in here. Wow. And a beautiful victory. Success, triumph, Six of Acorns. Beautiful. Okay, Leo, thank you so much.